Michelle here with some more kind of movement and stretches for you today. So today we're going to do some actions, so it's kind of movements inspired by actions. So it's some of the stuff that we've been doing in the Zoom groups, the Zoom exercise groups. So we're going to give that a go today, so something a bit different. So make sure you've got your chair and plenty of space around you, yeah? Take it easy and go gentle with the movements. If anything doesn't feel good for you today, for your body, then just stop and join in for the next one. Yeah, so let's get started. So we often start our movement groups when we do them on Zoom with playing the drums. So we're going to start with some musical instruments. So bring the drums up. So we're going to start playing the drums in the middle. So play them in the centre there. There we go. So get those drums banging. And now we're going to go up towards the ceiling. Yeah. As far up as feels good for you, and you can look at those, look at your hands, look at what they're doing as you play the drums. It's good. Okay, and then bring them down low, so play the drums low down there. And again, you can watch your hands, see what they're doing. Okay, and don't go too low, take it easy. And then come back to the centre, bring those drums. Great, and then we're going to go up to the other side. Towards the ceiling, or you can have a look at your hands, and then down low on that side as well, yeah, and see what your hands are doing. Brilliant, and then come back to the centre with the drums. Great, and then give your hands a bit of a shake, lovely. So next we're going to do the violin. So one of the members suggested the violin, and that works really well. So we're going to bring one hand up, so imagine you've got your violin in that hand, and you can start to play some of the chords on the violin. Yeah, so you can get your fingers moving like that. So start with that. And then this hand can be playing, moving the bow along the violin to make the lovely music. So we can start that off small, nice small movements. Okay. And if you can keep those fingers going, but it's quite tricky doing lots of different things at once, yeah. And you can gradually, those movements can get bigger with that bow. So imagine the bow's getting longer and longer. Okay, so those strokes are getting longer and longer. Lovely. There we go. Great. And again, give your hands a bit of a shake. Okay. And we're going to balance that up and do it on the other side. So this might feel a bit strange. So imagine you're playing the violin on the other side. So again, you can get your hands in, or your hand into position. Get those fingers moving for the chords, yeah? It's a good stretch as well of the arm, yeah? In a way that we don't normally stretch it, so there we go. And then we can bring the bow in, yeah? So those fingers are going. And then go backwards and forwards with that arm. Again, starting off quite small. And then gradually bigger. So imagine that bow is getting longer and longer as you go forwards and backwards. Lovely. That's it. Great. Okay. And again, give your arms a bit of a shake. Right. So last instrument for this bit, and we're going to do the saxophone. So you can imagine, if you want, you could have your thumb up like that, like the mouthpiece, and then get the fingers going on that hand, and then we can bring in the fingers on the other hand. Imagine you're playing the saxophone there, so we can play it in the middle. You could be moving to side to that lovely music as you play the saxophone. Okay. That's it, so nice and gently, imagine playing that music. And moving to the beat. Okay, and then come back to the centre, and now we're going to take the saxophone up high. So imagine you're playing the saxophone up in the air to wherever feels good for you. So don't go too high. Brilliant. And then back to the centre, keep playing that saxophone. And then we're going to bring it down low. So again, not too far, just wherever's good for you. You might be here, that's great, all good. Come a little bit further. Keep those fingers moving. And you can look down towards the floor. Okay, and then come back to the centre. Okay, give your arms a little shake. So we are going to mix that one round as well, so do it the other way around. So you can bring the other thumb up for the mouthpiece, get those fingers playing, and bring the other one in, so you've got your saxophone there. Play some lovely music, and then you can play your saxophone up high on that side. Great. And then back to the middle, and then you can play your saxophone down low. And again, wherever it feels good, you might want to come a little bit further. And you can look down towards the floor as you play your saxophone. Keep breathing. There we go. And then nice and slowly come back up. Okay, so should be starting to feel kind of warmed up now. We've done quite a lot of movement there with the arms. I can definitely feel it in my arms. So for the next section, we're going to move on to kind of talking about like the weather. So we're going to imagine a sun up in, well, to one side of the room. Just going to make little circles of the sun. Yeah, so imagine you're drawing the sun in the sky with this arm and hand, and imagine those circles, or the sun, getting bigger and bigger, so that sun is growing, getting bigger in the sky, until you've got an enormous sun, drawing that sun with the whole of your arm. Lovely circles there, that's great. Okay, lovely. Let's do one more. There we go, round. Okay, great. And so now we'll imagine the sun's over to the other side. So get your hand ready up there and draw the circle of the sun in the sky. So beaming down. And that sun gradually gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So those circles are getting wider and wider and wider. Lovely. Okay. Yeah, good. Okay. Two more. One, two. Okay. And then come back to the centre. Okay. So next, imagine we've got some rain. Okay. So we've got rain coming down with our fingers. So start the pitter-patter of rain with those fingers. You see my fingers going there. And the rain's coming down and down and down. Okay. And again, just go to wherever feels good for you with that rain. Okay. And then come back up to sitting. And now we're going to imagine doing the droplets of rain that fall onto the ground. So with the pitter-patter of your feet, imagine that's the rainfall coming down onto the ground. Yeah. And you could bring the feet out in front, so imagine the rain's falling in front and back to the centre. If you need to hold on to your chair, then do that, you might need to. Yeah. And imagine some rain going out to the side with one foot and coming back to the middle. And imagine some rain falling to the other side and coming back to the middle. And then just have rain falling all over wherever you want to have it. Okay. So getting the legs moving here. So that pitter-patter of rain all over. Okay. And then come back to sitting. So now we've had the sunshine, we've had the rain, and now there's a beautiful rainbow. So imagine you can see a beautiful rainbow from all of that sunshine and rain. So one side and the other side. So let's trace the rainbow in the sky all the way around, and we'll do it again the other side. Okay, we'll do a few more of those. So imagine the rainbow across in the sky from that side to that side. There we go. Lovely. And we'll do one more on each side of those. Trace that rainbow One there, okay. And now we're going to imagine all of the colours of that rainbow. So imagine all of the colours, okay, swishing round, all the beautiful colours, swishing, swishing, swishing. There we go, down to there, okay. And now we're going to bring one knee in. So we're starting to imagine kind of being like a seed now. So we're squeezing different parts of our body in. So you can lift your foot off the floor, yeah, so wherever you can to bring that knee in. You might be able to hug it in towards your body. So starting to imagine kind of curling our body up into the shape of a seed, okay. So wherever feels good for you today, keep your leg there. You might have it here, coming up there, so wherever's good, yeah. And you can even curve your head down towards your knee there. Okay, brilliant. And we're going to do that on the other side. So bring this other foot up off the floor. You can use your hands to support that leg up if you need to. And bring it to wherever feels good for you. You might be able to squeeze it in a little bit. Yeah, and again, you can bring your head down towards that knee. Lovely. And pop that foot down. Right, so now we're going to come down onto our knees. So here you can imagine that you are that seed, okay? So you can have your head hanging down towards the floor. So you've had lots of sunshine, lots of rain, you've been cosy in the soil, and now's the time to start to grow and push your way through the soil up into the air. So we can bring our hands to the top of our head, so you're kind of imagining the shoot coming out of the seed, so bursting up, so, and let's see, we're going a bit wiggly wobbly all over the place, so from side to side, nice and gently, take it easy. We're going to come up, so we're up to sitting now, so you can either stay here, keep doing this, and you can reach your hands up and up, yeah. Or if you want to, you can stand up and come out of your chair, keep pushing up and swaying from side to side. That's it. So that seed has shooted up now and it's turned into a beautiful plant. Okay, up to the sky, and then we're going to pop your hands up high to the top of the ceiling. Look at those hands, and then we're going to bring the arms down. Okay, and the head can come down as well. And then we're going to sit back down, okay. And then we'll just do a couple of those to finish. So again, get that shoot from the seed, from that plant, coming up, look up towards the hands, and then bring them down, and your head can come down. That's it, we'll do 2 more of those. So again, bring the hands together, imagine again that shoot coming up, bursting through the soil up into the air and growing nice and tall, lovely. And so last one, so again bursting through, arms wide, there we go, lovely. Okay, so now just take a few moments just to rest. You might want to get comfortable in your chair. You might want to close your eyes or keep them open, completely up to you. And let's just take a few minutes and just to notice how you're feeling after doing those lovely stretches and movements. And just checking in before you carry on with your day. You might just notice the breath coming into the body as you breathe in, and you might notice the breath leaving the body as you breathe out. And just take a few moments to listen to your breath. Okay, so the video is going to stop now, but you can keep relaxing, keep listening and feeling your breath for as long as you need to today. But yeah, thanks for joining us today. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon for some more movement and more stretching. Okay, cheers, bye bye.